Welcome. My name is Rebecca Kegler. This is Sarah Olson. We're with Recreational Sports and Fitness Services here at Michigan State University, and I want to welcome you to Midday Meditation and Yoga. This segment, we're going to be working on a sun salutation. So I'm going to hand it over to Sarah. She's going to get us started in the first section of this process. So, Sarah, all yours.
All right, welcome everybody. So just come up to the top of your mat or the top of your space, wherever that may be. And we're gonna come into mountain pose. So in mountain pose, our shoulders, our hips, our knees, our ankles are all stacked on top of each other. Just taking a big inhale, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, let them melt down your back, palms face forward. Great, take a big inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, tiny bend in your knees if you need it. Getting our fingertips to the floor, bend in our knees, step one foot back. So we're coming into kind of a runner's lunge here. Our knees in line with our ankle or behind our ankle. Our back heel is off the floor and we're really reaching out through the crown of our head, reaching out through the heel of our foot. With our next breath, step that foot back up to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms come out to the side, overhead, reach tall. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Awesome, bend those knees, step your opposite foot back, find that runner's lunge again. See how you feel. Again, reach through the crown of our head, press out through our heel of our foot. And our next breath is gonna step our foot back up. Inhale, rise up, reach tall, and then bring your hands to heart center, back to our mountain pose, palms turn forward. All right, so we're gonna go through that 2 more times, and this is a really good way to either warm up for sun salutation or to do a modified version of our sun salutation. So again, shrug those shoulders up, release them down. And here we go, moving with our breath. So big inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Inhale, step one foot back. Exhale, step that foot back up. Inhale, rise up, reach tall. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Inhale, step that opposite leg back. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, reach tall, take those hands to heart center. Find your mountain pose. Big breath in, big breath out. Good, one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, rise. Good, exhale, fold. Inhale, opposite leg back. Step it up, exhale. Inhale, rise. Awesome, hands to heart center. To our mountain pose. Take a breath. Again, this is a really great warm up to our sun salutation. Rebecca's now going to take us through the full sun salutation.
So in this second segment, we're going to do a little bit closer to a full sun salutation. So, and don't worry if you get your right foot and your left foot mixed up. We'll even it out in the long run. All right, here we go. So we're going to start with that mountain pose, chest up nice and tall. We actually want to feel like our shoulder blades are reaching down toward our pockets on the back side of our leggings today. All right, so take a deep breath up. Slight bend in our knees as we swan dive down to our forward fold. Take the right foot and step it back. Then we're going to take the left foot, step it back into our down dog. So we want to push our heels, allow them to drop toward the mat, pressing our hips toward the wall behind us. From here, we're going to take a deep breath and come to a long plank. All right, basically this is the top of a push-up position. Now for the next part, if you want to drop down to your knees, because basically we're going to take our body, we're going to take ourselves down toward the mat, exhale, And then we're gonna inhale as we bring the chest up. All right? We're gonna exhale and push ourselves all the way back so that we're sitting close to our heels. This is our child's pose. This is the counterbalancing to that previous position. All right, tuck your toes, press ourselves back up into down dog. Take your right foot, step it forward into that lunge just like we did during the warm-up. Step forward with the other foot. Little bend in the knees as you sweep those hands up. And we're gonna bring them to heart center. And then we're gonna do the same thing with the other foot in the lead. To reach up, swan dive down to forward fold. Take the other foot, the left foot, step it back. Then followed by the other into our down dog. Inhale to plank. So you can keep the long plank or take knees to the mat to the short plank. Lower our body down to crocodile and inhale up to cobra. Exhale as we move back and push those hips, sitting clear back on our heels in child's pose. Take a breath as we move to our down dog. Take our left foot, step it forward to our forward fold. Sweep those hands all the way up and come to our heart center. Let's go again. Here we go. Inhale up. Soft knees as we swan dive down to forward fold, taking our right foot, stepping it back into our down dog. Inhale to plank, short or long. Exhale to crocodile. Inhale to cobra. Exhale back to child's pose, the counterbalancing stretch for that cobra. Down dog, tuck our toes, pushing our hips back up to that down dog. Take that right foot forward, then the left. Sweep those hands all the way up and come to heart center one more time. Inhale up, swan dive down. Other foot steps back into our down dog. Inhale to plank, short or long. Exhale to crocodile. Inhale to cobra. Exhale all the way back to our child's pose. Down dog. Taking that second foot, stepping it forward into our forward fold, sweeping those hands all the way up, and coming to our heart center. Good. So we're going to add, actually, a couple of things into that series. One of them I call tall monkey. So here's how we'll get to that and how we'll be there. So let's take a deep breath. We're going to swan dive with those soft knees down to forward fold. All right, so right here, you're going to flatten your back. You're going to come halfway up. All right, so our core, our belt line is pulled in. Our legs have straightened out. Our fingertips are gently resting on our shins. We're not actually leaning on our legs. All right, our back is flat as we can. And then we'll exhale down to forward fold. Remembering that our forward fold still has a little bend in our knees. So stay here. Let's go to that tall monkey. As we inhale, flattening the back. Exhale to forward fold. And let's sweep those hands all the way up as we come to heart center. Good. So another one that we're going to add into our sun salutation comes when we're stepping forward out of our down dog. All right? And here's what it looks like. All right, so we're going to take a deep breath up. We're going to swan dive down. So take either foot and step it back into our down dog. So just like the warm-up, you're going to take one foot and step it forward. But we're going to stop right there. We're going to drop that back knee toward the mat. We're going to take our hands up to heart center. Reach up toward the sky. Take our hands to heart center. Hands back to the mat. Then we're going to finish and stepping forward into our forward fold. and sweep those hands up. All right, let's try that on the other side. Exhale down. Take the other foot, step it back into our down dog. All right, take that second foot and step it forward. Gently drop the knee to the mat. That foot back there, you can keep the toes tucked, or you can flatten them out. And find which way works best. Taking our hands to heart center, reaching up for the sky. Hands to heart center, taking our hands to the mat, stepping forward, and then finishing with that sweep all the way up and heart center. All right, so we're going to add those two into our sun salutation. All right, so shake your legs out a little bit if you need to. All right, take a nice deep breath in. Inhale up. Swan dive down with those soft knees. Take the right foot, step it back into our down dog. Inhale to plank, short or long. Exhale to crocodile. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back to child's pose. Down dog. Take that right foot, step it forward. Drop that back knee toward the mat, flattening the toe if you like. Hands to heart center, reaching up for the sky. Hands to heart center, hands to the mat. Tuck that toe if you need to. Step forward. And here's where tall monkey is, so flatten that back. Tall monkey. Exhale down to forward fold. One more time, tall monkey. And forward fold. Sweep those hands all the way up. All right, we're gonna do that whole series, heart center, on the other side. Here we go. Breathe in. Swan dive, soft knees. Exhale. Take the other foot, step it back into our down dog. Inhale to plank, short or long. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back to child's pose. Down dog. Take that second foot, step it forward. Taking that back foot and flattening those toes if you wish. Hands to our heart center, reaching up. This is a modified warrior one. Taking hands to heart center, then to the mat. Tuck those toes if you need to. Step forward into that forward fold, tall monkey. Here's the first of the two. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, tall monkey, flattening that back. Exhale, forward fold. And sweep those hands all the way up. And heart center. Good, so we're gonna close by taking those hands all the way up, taking them down to the floor in our forward fold. We're gonna step back into our down dog. Now we're gonna take our knees to the mat. All right, we're gonna do a quick stretch called cat and cow. So we're gonna arch that back, tucking the tailbone under, dropping our chin. Inhale to cow, which means we're gonna pull that belt line down toward the mat, chin and chest forward. One more time as we exhale to cow, or cat, I should say. Inhale to cow, and then coming to that flat back neutral. All right, tucking those toes back to our down dog. We're gonna step ourselves forward with either foot into forward fold. Sweep those hands all the way up. And heart center. So that's a very short but a wonderful sun salutation that helps us move virtually every part of our body. Helps us breathe a little deeper, helps us move, helps keep us healthy. Thank you. And helps us manage stress. That's another tool in your box. Thank you for joining us today. We honor you, and namaste.
Thank you for joining us today in the beautiful Jack Breslin Student Event Center. Please check out the many programs and services offered by the department. Please join us during the year as we present the Midday Meditation and Yoga at other iconic campus locations. I would like to share a little history about the Recreational Sports and Fitness Department on campus. The Recreational Sports and Fitness Services Department, formerly known as Intramural Sports, currently has 4 facilities on campus, including IM Circle, IM East, IM West, and Dim Hall, and many other additional fields. The Intramural Sports Program was founded to support World War II veterans returning from the war that wanted to maintain their physical regimen in a competitive atmosphere, allowing them to cultivate their minds and their bodies. The department's first director, Dr. Frank Beeman, set the stage for what would become the blueprint for exceptional delivery of intramural sports programming, in addition to training future intramural sports directors through their exemplary master's degree program in intramural sports. The partnership between President John Hanna and Athletic Director Biggie Munn forged a gateway to what would become the mantra of intramural sports, that all students should educate their minds and build their bodies through fitness and recreational program and be afforded the opportunities to do so. Through the years, the department's programming has reflected significant societal world events such as Title IX and the Equal Rights Amendment, and programming was morphed to meet the needs of a constantly changing demographic. As the programming needs of people changed to utilize the facility, so did the offerings of programmings and services, which is where we find ourselves today, offering such programs as meditation and yoga.